We know you want to hear more of what Andrew and John have to say. Don't worry, we will. But first, let's hear what they got into earlier today on Kincaid and South Tunis.
Flyers lose last night, 4-1. Canes take a 1-0 lead in the first period. Flyers tied Zegers. Then it unraveled.
They came unglued. They came unraveled. The referees weren't great, but if you think the referees cost them to lose that game, you're nuts. You are certifiably nuts, because putting the Flyers on the power play doesn't mean jack. Don't blame the officials. Don't blame anything but the Flyers for the loss. The Flyers lost the game. The Flyers were outclassed in the game.
Yeah, third period looked like a young team that's feeling like their season's almost over. But we have Game 3, Sixers-Knicks tonight. Game 2 was a much better showing for the Sixers. Now, you can be the judge as to why they looked better in Game 2 than they looked in Game 1. Was it because they were a little bit more rested? Did they just have a better showing in Game 2? Or, for a lot of people out there, was it because just simply Joel Embiid did not play for the Sixers, and there are people that believe that Joel Embiid's game changes the way the Sixers play, which it does. It does change the way they play. Some people say it's for the better. Do you want Joel Embiid to play tonight? I want him to. But I also wonder, how much is there a back of your mind, hey, he's not going to be here potentially next season, so let me see what this team can do without him.
We need to realize we'll worry about next year.
They're better with Joel Embiid. I feel comfortable saying that.
I think they are, even though the Knicks believe it's harder to play the Sixers without him.
Now back to the show.
It is 9 a.m. here on Kincaid and South Tunis 97.5, The Fanatic, on this Friday morning game day. Game 3, Sixers-Knicks. Right here on 97.5, The Fanatic, another 7 o'clock tip-off, which means 7:15, which means it'll still go till 10 o'clock, especially if the whistles blow the way that they were blowing, but at least it's a Friday night. And then Game 4 will be this Sunday, 3:30, also here on 97.5, The Fanatic. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, Game 4, Flyers-Hurricanes. They look to extend the series. We've been talking about both teams. We've gotten into some Phillies discussion as well. We'll get into an Eagles thing later on this segment that I'm really curious to get Connor and John's reaction to. But first and foremost, do we have a qualifier for our tickets? We have a pair of tickets for Sixers-Knicks Game 4. We're doing Sixers playoff trivia. The first question was, who has played the most games in their career for the Philadelphia 76ers in the playoffs? Do you guys believe that you have the answer?
I do.
What do you think that it is?
I believe he is a medical doctor.
I believe that too.
Referred to as one.
I thought so too.
Yes, Julius Irving is the correct answer. Now, do we have anybody on the text line that got it right?
Yes, Matt from Philly is our first qualifier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Matt?
Matt from Philly. So Matt from Philly is in the running. That does not mean that he won the tickets. We will be doing this throughout the rest of the show, and we will
But he
announce
only
the
has
winner.
58 minutes left.
Yeah, so he should be feeling pretty good right now. I would think so. But yes, Julius Irving. Now, how about this? I will give you this question. Who has scored the most points in a single playoff game in Sixers franchise history? 610-632-0975. That will be our next question. Most points in a single playoff game, Sixers franchise history. 610-632-0975. All right, what do we have on the Davis Honda text line? Our question for you, our main topic. And John, I'm with you. I'm proud of our listeners today.
I really am too.
Our question is, do you want Joel Embiid to play tonight? It's a simple question with
nuanced
complex answers.
Correct.
Because you could say, I don't like Joel Embiid. I don't want him to play. Or you could say, I think the Sixers match up better with the Knicks without Joel Embiid. Look at Game 2 versus Game 1. You could say, I want to see the future. We had that text. We had a guy that texted in, I want to see the future, so don't play Joel Embiid. I think all of that is nonsense. They are the better team with Joel Embiid on the court. This series is still alive, by the way. They win tonight, the entire vibe changes. Everything shifts. If the Sixers were to win tonight, and we don't know the status of OG Anunoby. We don't know the status. I don't know how good Josh Hart's going to be if his thumb's banged up. I don't know how bad his thumb got hurt. The Sixers are down 2-0. I just watched them come back 3-1 against the Boston Celtics. They're still in this series. If they go down the night, then I'll say series over. Like, I don't believe they win 4 games in a row. Don't believe it. But they're still very much in this series.
They're very much in it. I feel like it's I feel very comfortable about tonight, but I also felt good about the Flyers last night. But I feel more comfortable about the Sixers tonight than I felt about the Flyers last night. So let's just
all right.
let's let it go.
I like that.
Like much more. How about much more?
I like that. What do we have as the Davis Honda text line? Feel the Davis difference. Check him out in Burlington.
Noah Nkanchi checks in and says, of course I want Joel Embiid to play tonight because he gives us a better chance to win, period. Any suggestion otherwise is asinine. That said, I won't be too upset if he doesn't play because I think we can beat the Knicks without him in a game, and I'd rather get game 5-7 against Boston Embiid. Sixers can still win this series. Play the song.
Wow. All right. It's good to hear the song. So
we haven't played it yet.
He is saying they're better with Joel Embiid, but he thinks they could steal one and then have Embiid for the rest of the series. So you're giving him the two more extra days off.
I disagree.
I don't want to play that game. If you're 1-1, all right. Kind of like the Boston series. 2-0 that's dangerous. I don't want to gamble that.
No.
Like, you got to put your best team out there. You got to give it a go. And look, I don't want to speak on somebody's health. I don't know how bad it is. Right? I was listening to Middays with Marks the last 2 days. They were saying the fact that he couldn't even go to shoot around, it must be worse than what we know. I almost need Embiid to just give it a go. Unless we're talking life and career. Career threatening.
No,
right?
we need him to give it a go.
And if he looks so bad that he can't play, I almost think Embiid would be a good teammate enough to say, hey, I'm hurting the team. Like, we've seen him all year. He's been a great teammate this season, regular season and in the playoffs. I kind of need to see him give it a go. It's not like this isn't.
Wait a minute. Did you say kinda?
No. I need to see it. Fine.
Yes. Don't say kinda.
Like, I need him to give it a go.
No, you need to see him give
You're
it
down
a go.
2-0. Joel Embiid. How about this? Unless it's career life threatening, Joel Embiid has to play tonight.
Joel, we need you tonight.
And if it looks so bad that 6 minutes into the game, it's like, look, I gave it my go. It's not going to work out. Fine.
I need you to be there.
Yeah, you know what? We have not reached that portion of the conversation. I need to see him play tonight.
Yeah, we need to. We need you tonight.
Because this isn't like baseball where
it's not a want to.
You can't
it's a need to.
You can't just call somebody else up. Like, this is your team. Right? Like, game 3 tonight, whether Joel Embiid's playing or not, Andre Drummond's playing. Dan Bona's playing. Dominic Barlow's playing, whether Embiid plays tonight or not.
But how much they play depends on whether he plays.
So Joel Embiid has to play tonight. Unless we're talking career life threatening, Joel Embiid has to play tonight. I'm sorry. He has to play tonight. And if he goes 5 minutes and it looks horrible and he's hobbling and he's in writhing pain, all right, fine. We'll change the conversation. But as of 9 o'clock this morning, I need to see that guy go out there. You're down 2-0. He has to play tonight.
First of all, I ain't no bitch.
I'm not saying that he is. He has to play tonight. Connor, I mean, we haven't even reached that point of the conversation that wasn't even planned. Do you think he has to play tonight?
Yeah, dude.
All right, good.
You can't go down 3-0. Your season is over. And we've talked about what the far-reaching implications of losing this series in embarrassing fashion could be, or losing it in general for some people. This could be your Sixers career on the line. You got to be out there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, let's go.
This is it.
He has to play.
Okay,
tonight.
we're all in agreement on this.
All right, does Joel Embiid have to play tonight? 610-632-0975. I think the answer is yes. But, you know, that kind of changes the do you want him to? Does he have to?
Yeah, Noah from Conchi would say he doesn't have to. Some folks may think you can beat the Knicks without him, but listen, you got to be out there.
I got to put the best team out there, and the best team is with the idea of Joel Embiid. And if Joel Embiid cannot move well, and you're realizing that it's not the best thing for the team, then you put him on the bench. He's sitting on the bench regardless, whether he's in street clothes or basketball clothes. He's sitting on the bench if he comes out of the game. What else we got on the text line?
We also have a check-in. We actually have some breaking news on the text line here. This texter, because GP was worried about Owen Tippett, our caller earlier, and we have the information on Owen Tippett's issues. Apparently, Owen Tippett got caught on a boat with Diana Rossini and is questionable for the remainder of the series. So GP was right.
The alleged affair. Because Benjamin Albright does not want to call it an affair yet. It's an alleged affair.
No, he already apologized that he had to go be with his family to make up for it. He already apologized to his team
But
for
he
his
did
behavior.
not say, my name's Mike Vrabel, and I am having an affair with Diana Rossini. He did not say that, so it's alleged, according to Benjamin Albright.
Benjamin Albright, who are you pandering to, dude?
I don't know. It's a great question.
Who are you pandering to?
I don't know, man. That's hilarious.
It's unbelievable.
All right, speaking of football. Something caught my eye this morning. And, we're in the middle of Sixers-Flyers round 2, right? And the Phillies are playing better baseball now. And so the Eagles have taken a spot on the back burner, which
they
has been kind of nice. If I'm being honest with you, there's a lot of A.J. Brown talk. It's been kind of nice. So I'm on Fox Sports. I like to check out all the national stuff, ESPN, Fox, CBS, Sports Illustrated, just to see, all right, is there a little nugget that we can get into on the show? And Ben Arthur, who covers the NFL for Fox Sports, now this is his opinion. This is
just his opinion.
Team of Fox. This is not I've spoken to executives, anything like that. This is his opinion. He has his top 10 offenses entering the season. Now, he had his top 10 defenses last week, and I read it, and the Eagles were 4th on that list, and I think that's a very fair spot. Broncos 3, Seattle 2, Houston 1. Very fair. Here are his top 10 offenses heading into the 2026 NFL season. Detroit at 10, Kansas City at 9, New England at 8, Baltimore at 7, Chicago at 6, Buffalo at 5, Seattle at 4, Cincinnati at 3, Dallas at 2, Los Angeles at 1.
There you go.
The Philadelphia Eagles are not in his top 10.
What?
Fair or unfair?
Unfair.
Now, A.J. Brown is not going to be on
Who
this
does he
team.
have winning the Who does he have winning the NFC East?
I'm going to guess he's going to have the Eagles, and he'll probably say because of the 4th-ranked defense that he has.
So what that means is he has the Eagles winning the NFC East as the 11th best team in football. At best, because they're not in his top 10.
Sure, offensively, yeah.
Okay, so 11.
Because he has Dallas at 2.
Okay, 11th best offensive team in football. I would believe not many division winners are that bad, usually.
Eagles won a Super Bowl with the 30th ranked passing attack.
Yeah, but no. But still, points-wise, they're not, though. I mean, it's that.
Right.
It's that you tend to have to put a bunch of points on the board. I could see you being 14th, 15th. Usually defense can struggle a little bit more than offense in today's game. You can struggle a little bit more on the defensive side. You can get by with like being a 14th defense, a 13th defense, a 10th defense, whatever. But wow. Yeah, not fair. Not fair.
So you say not fair.
Not fair. No.
I think it's fair.
I think it's kind of fair just because of how bad it was last year, but is he basing that off of last year?
He's basing it off of last year. And are we doing a piece on last year or are we doing a piece on this year?
Well, we don't know. You got a first-time OC.
No, what are we doing it on?
Well, it's this year, but you got a first-time OC. You're losing your number 1 wide receiver. There are plenty of questions nationally about Jalen Hurts. Now, there are questions about the article, too, like Kansas City being in the top 10.
Like, what's
Patrick
that
Mahomes'
there for?
knee exploded.
Yeah,
right.
Like,
There's a report.
And how many
there
games?
was a report that he'll be at OTAs, which is actually kind of crazy. I mean,
that's unless
OTA.
That's unless the burner account for Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel's, yeah.
Mike Vrabel's burner account.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, it's a look. If you're doing an article on this year, you've got to take into account. Then you're saying, I believe what that article is telling me is I don't believe the Eagles are improved at all. In fact, I'm thinking that they're probably not good at all.
well, where'd they rank offensively? Because they weren't top 10.
They were not last year.
No.
So if he has them at like 12 or 13,
Yeah,
that could be an
I get your point.
And the
Get your
year they
point.
won the Super Bowl, they were 7th in terms of scoring.
Right. And I look at it as scoring. Like, I don't look at it as...
Yeah, you don't care about how they're doing
I don't
as
care
long
about
as they're getting it.
It's
Yeah.
how they're scoring. I think last year's the total anomaly, and I believe the Eagles are... But then again, though, 12, I'm not... Connor, you're right, because I'm not... If you said to me that he says they're 11th, I'm probably not taking offense.
like you had 2 starting offensive linemen consider retirement, and you lost the offensive line coach that a lot of people credit for that. You're trading your wide receiver.
And say what you
one.
want about A.J. Brown. Yeah, say what you want about him. He's 4 straight years, 1,000-yard receiver that you're losing, and you're relying on a rookie
Right.
and the aggregate of all the other
exactly.
guys to fix that.
I
mean,
got
look,
you.
If you're an 11th ranked offense and 4th ranked defense, which is, again, this is his just personal opinion preseason rankings, like I would sign up for that now.
Hell yeah. And if someone tells me they can't be top 10, I'll fight them on that.
Right. They absolutely could be top 10. A lot of it's going to have to be with the status of the offensive line. That's where it's going to start because we know that ultimately they want to run the football with Saquon Barkley. Jalen Hurts, again, we're going to revisit this conversation a lot, the whole contract stuff.
We are.
It's a quiet prove-it year for Jalen Hurts.
And I think he wants to be paid this offseason. And I think that conversation in the summer will come about.
Sure, the conversation will come about. That doesn't mean that they have to.
Oh, no,
agree.
it doesn't mean they have to agree. And I don't think they're agreeing.
Derek Gunn, man, I'm still.
No, I don't think they're agreeing.
And that was like 2 days before the Tim McManus bombshell story that came out.
I don't think they're agreeing at all, believe me. So I don't think that's coming.
Well, look, it's.
All right, you know what is crazy though, and it's a wonderful thing, is that we have talked very little Eagles. Like, and this is a time of year when honestly we should talk a lot less Eagles.
Yeah, but we haven't had it.
God bless the Flyers and the Sixers that they've given us content that has pushed the Eagles off season to the back burner.
I still can't believe,
and that's awesome.
When it hit me that morning, John, on May 1st, it was before the Sixers were down 3-1 in the series, right? Wasn't game 5 was in the month of May, but whatever. It's the first time since 2012 where both teams were still playing in the month.
I think it's awesome. And
that's why we're not talking Eagles. Thank God.
And I hope it continues.
Yeah.
Hope it continues. We have plenty of time to talk Eagles.
All right. Who has the most points in a single playoff game Sixers franchise history?
I hear you.
Yes. Yep. Allen Iverson. He has 1, 2, and 3, 55, 54, and 52.
He has 1, 2, and 3.
That guy was pretty good.
By the way, Lewis from Glenside, our latest qualifier. Who is the second that's not Allen Iverson?
Tyrese Maxey.
Incorrect. Close.
Wow.
Joel Hans Embiid, 2024, 50.
51?
50 even.
50 even.
How about Billy Cunningham with a 50 spot in 1970, John? Come on, man.
I don't remember that.
I expected more out of you.
Don't remember that.
James Harden in the top 10 because of that 45 performance against the
Was
Boston
that in
Celtics.
Boston, game 1?
Yeah, it was game 1.
That was amazing.
That was the series they should have won. They were up with 5 minutes left.
Terrible.
Game 6, and they just...
That was terrible. That was awful.
Yeah,
that's okay. We sent him to Cancun this year.
Yes.
No, that doesn't make up for that.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah.
That team
does.
No. That does nothing for me to wipe out that memory of that. I'm sitting in that building. It's Thursday night. I'm having my cancer surgery that Monday.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there with my daughter, and we're ready to see the Sixers beat the Celtics and go on. And they gagged like dogs.
Yeah.
And Embiid and Harden, neither one of them wanted the ball down the stretch.
And then Mother's Day happened.
And then the Mother's Day don't even show up. Oh, man. Yeah, Connor, it was great last Saturday night.
My poor wife. It was her second Mother's Day ever. And we had to get back for the game.
Well, good news. Keep answering Sixers playoff trivia if you want to go to a Mother's Day Sixers playoff
This
game.
one will be better. And your next
Well,
question...
no, because after tonight, then everybody's going to want to go. Even Mom herself.
Even Mom, why not?
How about somebody... I'd love to see somebody win tickets, get in on the trivia here, that who wants to take their wife or take their mom.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
That'd be
man.
great.
But you got to win the night.
Would your mom have ever wanted to go to a sporting event on Mother's Day?
No.
Yeah,
my mom doesn't want to go to a sporting event today.
My mom wouldn't have, except to see Dutch Dalton. She enjoyed Dutch very much.
My mom was a Tugger fan. She liked Tug McGraw.
She loved Tug, but she enjoyed the Colgans. Mike Colgan, one of my hockey players.
Yeah,
they had great seats along the first baseline, right behind the dugout. And my mom enjoyed getting to see Dutch from the good seats.
Handsome fella.
Yeah, she enjoyed Dutch.
All right, then here's your next
God
question.
rest his soul.
Who has hit the most 3-pointers in Sixers playoff history? 610-632-0975.
Not in one game.
Not one
this
game.
Is in history.
History. Most 3-pointers made in Sixers playoff history. 610-632-0975.
Connor, you had this one?
I believe I do.
All right. We will get that answer on the other side. I can hear John saying it. John, you are incorrect. I can hear it.
I gave two answers to Connor.
Oh, I heard the first one.
Okay, the I have another one. It's so.
All right. I don't know if that
but it's weird. I don't know if it's right. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right. But
I gotta see something.
Might be too small sample size. Those are some good. You've got some good questions because they're not vague.
No,
you're not asking stupid vague ones.
Hell yeah,
which is good.
By the way, big day for me.
Why is that?
Did you guys see what the U.S. Department of War dropped today?
What happened?
I don't think wording it like that is the way.
What happened? What did Pete Hegseth do this morning?
War.gov/UFO.
What?
We got it?
We got photos, brother.
No, we don't.
No, we do not.
We got photos.
Yeah, it's just Lakers, Spurs, Victor Wembanyama, Spurs, Timberwolves,
Wait,
Victor Wembanyama.
Whoa. We got like the unredacted files are up now or stuff and everything. By the way, you always believe there's UFOs, right?
Always.
Oh,
so
hell
have
yeah,
I.
there are.
So have I.
And I've been open to being taken.
Now, I don't believe in that. I don't believe we're talking about little green men have been walking around the earth.
Hey, if you're stupid enough, everything's unidentified.
Yeah.
I told you there's this thing in the desert out in Vegas where they have the drawings of the spacemen on the stones.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
On the stones that were done by the Indians back in, I don't know what era.
Yeah.
So who knows? Who knows?
There's photos, man.
Wow.
It's a big day for me.
Oh, you're going to be down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, forward me that.
I haven't listened to a word you said the last half hour.
Uh-oh, that's terrible. Well, you haven't missed a ton, but you can always go back and at youtube.com.
What did you think about Ben Arthur's offensive rankings? I don't remember. All right, coming up next. How different is this series for New York with or without Joel Embiid? There were a lot of members of New York media that said, not good for the Knicks that Joel Embiid missed game 2. James Edwards covers the Knicks for The Athletic. He joins us next. Kincaid and South Tunis, 97.5 The Fanatic.
Kincaid and South Tunis, 97.5 The Fanatic and 97.5thefanatic.com. 97.5 The Fanatic and 97.5thefanatic.com.
All right, it's 9:31. I'm now locked in on this UFO stuff, John.
Okay, you are in distraction mode.
Later this segment, I have a transcript from Apollo 17, Johnny. That's 1972, ladies and gentlemen.
That's unbelievable.
Oh, we'll get to that. But first, we do have some pressing matters to attend to because obviously the city of Philadelphia is bigger than the universe. We know that. And the Sixers are down 2-0 in their series with the New York Knicks. And what was really interesting the other night when it comes out, the other afternoon, when it comes out that Joel Embiid will not be playing game 2, I saw a lot of members of New York media say, oh, wow, the Sixers got better defensively. This is a whole different matchup. And it almost seemed like a worry that Joel Embiid was not playing. So joining us now, covers the Knicks for The Athletic, James Edwards will be able to talk a little bit more about that. James, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Thank you for coming on.
Thanks, James.
I'm curious. Did you echo a lot of your fellow New York media that when the news came out that Joel Embiid would not be playing Game 2, that you almost looked at it like an factor for the Knicks?
I don't know about an factor. I definitely thought that for a couple reasons, the game 2 would be a bit closer. One, I didn't think Philly would go out again like they did in Game 1. Just simply, they're a better team than that. The quick turnaround against Boston. I thought those guys being able to sit basically the entire second half would help them going into Game 2. But the Embiid factor, he could not move. A big reason the Knicks won big in Game 1 is they put him in almost every action. They forced him to move his feet. They forced him to guard, and he just couldn't do it. And the Knicks got super comfortable, and it was a situation where it kind of just spiraled and snowballed, and you see a couple go in, everybody sees a couple go in, and it just was not a good situation for Philly. Just Embiid's immobility at the time. Maybe a few days rest will help change that, but I certainly thought it would be closer. I didn't know if it would be if that makes sense.
Watching the Knicks like you do you see the lineup that the Sixers played with on Wednesday night, as a more difficult challenge for them defensively than the one they played with on Monday night?
Yes and no. Like, it really comes down to what version of Embiid is playing. There was a lot of talk I saw, like, when Embiid's out there, Maxey's not able to be himself, this, that, and the third. And while I thought Maxey was very good in the first half in Game 2, he kind of disappeared in the second half. They blitzed him. They forced the ball out of his hands. It was up to Kelly Oubre, Paul George, VJ Edgecombe, Quentin Grimes to make shots, and they didn't down the stretch. So, yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, Embiid, if 80% of himself is healthy, like, that is a load you have to account for. And it's another guy that attracts multiple bodies, and that helps offense. But if he's not moving well and he's settling for jump shots and things of that nature, I think it does make Philly a little bit easier to guard.
James Edwards covers the Knicks for the Athletic. The Sixers not the only team now in this series dealing with injuries. What's the latest you've heard about OG Anunoby and Josh Hart?
Yeah, the Knicks are calling OG Anunoby day to day. Small. They're saying hamstring tear. I don't know if there's such thing as a small hamstring strain. I'm sorry, not hamstring tear. I apologize. Hamstring strain. I don't know if there's such thing, right? Like, that's a very that's an injury that you maybe feel good, and then you start playing, and it starts acting up again, right? And the way OG plays, he's a guy who likes to pounce and likes to jump around and likes to get his hands in the – like, he moves around and gets very low to the ground. So I would be surprised if he played in Game 3. They haven't ruled that out yet. Josh Hart, I mean, he hurt his hand and then came back into the game. Talked to him after. He just kind of laughed. He's like, I'm all right. That dude doesn't miss games. Now, do they maybe, if they feel good about their chances against Philly, do they maybe try to steal, not necessarily steal a OG sit and Josh Hart sit and see what happens, but maybe that's something they consider with having the 2-0 lead. That's why I think winning Game 2 was so big for them. But I would expect Josh Hart to play. I would be surprised if OG Anunoby played tonight.
Do you think Brown makes those decisions, or do you think it's a collective decision-making by the entire organization? Because I do expect that they'll probably say, hey, we're up 2-0. Let's make sure we have a long-term vision for this playoffs. Let's maybe give him the night off, OG the night off.
Yeah, that's organizational for sure. I think that one thing Mike Brown was hired to do was be collaborative, and he certainly always talks about how he has conversations with team president Leon Rose, how he's always talking with the training staff, the players. So that'll be a decision that's made collectively for sure.
So do you think, OG, it's more of a steal, like try to steal Game 3, or do you think, like, hey, this injury is something that he probably can't play through tonight, and we'll see how he can do on Sunday?
I think it's more of the latter. I think it's been less than 48 hours since he tweaked the hamstring. Quick turnaround. They're going to play again on Sunday. Every game in this series is pretty much every other day. I'm sure if what I've heard is true and it's not like the end of the world, like, I'm sure if this was the finals, could OG play? Probably. But this is only the second round. They have a long ways to go. And this series, it's 2-0. We just saw Philly come back. So I think it's not necessarily like OG can 100% play and be himself. Let's sit him and try to steal a game. I think it's like he is dealing with something. Is it smart to have him play less than 48 hours later?
They seem to have a little bit of a problem the other night with Kelly Oubre. Is from like when you watch the Knicks all year long, who are the players that tend to give them the most trouble that maybe we don't talk about as much as we know the Embiid or the Maxey is somebody that would maybe, cause them to pull their hair out a bit?
Yeah, I think there's a couple guys, bigger guards, like bigger ball-handling guards, the Cade Cunninghams of the world. Josh Giddey has had some good performances. Those type of, 6'6" ball handlers. Other than that, the role players who can shoot. The Knicks defense is predicated on protecting the paint, not letting teams get to the rim. So when that happens, they're vulnerable to high three-point nights from opponents. And I thought Kelly Oubre did a good job, for the most part, stepping into wide-open threes and knocking them down. I thought he did a good job of cutting. They're going to hide him. They're going to put Jalen Brunson on him at times, and Oubre being able to cut and use his size there is going to be helpful for him. But, yeah, those type of guys, like Asar Thompson, even though he couldn't shoot, Again, that's a guy that they hired Jalen Brunson on, but he's super athletic, does baseline cuts from the dunker spot, and is able to finish at the rim. So, yeah, I mean, listen, the Knicks have had performances where teams have shot the lights out against them. And I think Kelly Oubre has risen to the occasion. Paul George has done really good shooting the ball. Thing with PG, and I'm a huge PG fan. It feels like this whole series, all he's done is settle for jump shots. He hasn't really gotten to the rim. So while he's making them, he's kind of made himself easy to guard, too, in that way. So the Knicks really need something from Quentin Grimes. They really need Paul George to be able to get to the rim and cause a little pressure there. I thought Edgecombe has been pretty solid, but I do think that's also why Embiid is important. Again, just attracting multiple eyes, multiple bodies. That's just something that Philly doesn't have if it's just Maxey. He's really the only one.
James, we appreciate the time. Enjoy yourself tonight. I imagine you're in town for the Xfinity Mobile Arena tonight's game?
I'm driving in right now, yeah.
All right, well, have a safe drive, man. Enjoy yourself. We'll talk to you again soon. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
There's James Edwards, covers the Knicks for the Athletics.
Sounds like OG.
Sounds like OG's out.
Yeah, well, he would expect that OG would maybe that they. I think it's the smart play if you're New York.
Yeah, that's what I think the line is.
I think it's a smart play. Yeah, the line, Sixers again, 1.5-point favorites going into tonight's game, and
that puts more pressure on the Sixers. Honestly,
I don't think anything puts more pressure on them. They lose, they're down 3-0. The series is over.
I mean, I think this is better for the Sixers. I mean, the Knicks are losing a guy that can do a little bit of everything for them, and he's a defensive force. So I think this is.
No, I love it. I absolutely
root for it. It's good news. It's good news for the Sixers.
There's no way that it can be interpreted as anything but good news.
Yeah, the Sixers win tonight, it's 2-1, and this series is still alive. It's like I have just a weird confidence that this series is still alive.
I don't want to do the 0-0-3 show tomorrow morning. No. I'm in tomorrow morning 10 to 1.
What's the?
I don't want to do the double.
What's the schedule for you this weekend?
10 to 1 tomorrow morning.
How about that, John?
I do not want to do the 0-0-3 show.
I'm with you. I got 11 to 2 on Sunday, so hopefully we're not. Let's have good shows this weekend. Yeah?
Let's do it. Let's have good shows. Connor, I want you to be alive on Sunday. Let's have the Flyers be alive.
Ideal.
The Flyers be alive too, and everything, and then you go see your mama afterwards, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Dinner at 6.
Good. Go see mama and wish her the best. And your mama too.
Yeah, of course. All right, John in Clementon, our latest qualifier. The correct answer for the most 3-pointers made in a
we're talking about practice
all time is Allen Iverson. I thought because I just gave an Iverson question that would stump some people.
I thought that would stump me too. My question was Kyle Korver.
Didn't play enough playoff games.
One series with the Sixers.
Yeah, exactly. Then I was like, okay, he didn't play enough.
JJ didn't either.
And JJ didn't either.
Yep. Maxey.
It'll be Maxey by the end of this series.
Is 5 shy of Allen Iverson, so Maxey will eventually.
He's 5 shy, so
yeah, this series, he's done. Going. Yeah, he will be
tonight.
Tonight,
that'd be nice.
He made one last.
Tonight.
Game.
Andrew, positive messaging. Tonight it happened.
Well, no, I was looking forward to the Embiid 50 spot, but
tonight.
We've got a very bright particles or fragments or something that go drifting by as we maneuver. Over. Roger that. Understand. There's a whole bunch of big ones on my window down there, just bright. It looks like the 4th of July out of Ron's window. Now you can see some of them in shape. They're very jagged, angular fragments that are tumbling. That was from 1972.
Space rocks.
Wow.
They were lit up, and there's photos of it, dude.
Chloe space rocks.
I'm locked in, man. For us believers, it's a big day. It's a big day. All right, coming up next. Speaking of us believers in the Sixers. We put together a parlay. We were 1 leg shy last time. And Tyrese Maxey missed by 2 threes. Can we get it this time?
Maybe.
We do that next. Kincaid and Sal Tunis, 97.5 The Fanatic.
Kincaid and Sal Tunis, 97.5 The Fanatic and 97.5thefanatic.com. 97.5 The Fanatic and 97.5thefanatic.com.
9:48 here on Kincaid and South Tunis 97.5 The Fanatic. Middays with Marks comes your way at 10 o'clock. Johnny Marks, Sean Brace will not be painted blue. They paid off their bet yesterday. Good on both of them. Fantastic. They got you set, Game 3. A lot of Sixers-Knicks talk tonight. Obviously, Game 3 reaction to last night's Flyers loss, unfortunately. And your next chance to win $1,000 will be right at 10 o'clock. But they're going to be out and about. Part of the reason why they're not painted blue, Johnny. They're going to be out and about. I know you're going to stop by and see them. Go check them out.
Yeah, I'm going before I play golf. I'm going to stop by Aronimink.
PGA Championship merchandise store at the Aronimink Golf Club in Newtown Square. They'll be doing the show there, and each hour they'll be giving away a $100 gift card to the merchandise store. So make sure you go there in person, check them out, go say hi, and hopefully you walk away with $100, and then you can use that right at the store. 2026 PGA Championship, not until next week, but you can jump on the merchandise with John and Sean in the 50,000 square foot PGA Shop merchandise store. It opens this weekend, no tickets required, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Of course, check out John and Sean there. That's really cool.
They're going to have a great time. You'll enjoy it out there. Be careful on the roads out there. There's a lot of deer.
Oh,
as you head out towards Aronimink.
How about that?
And the roads go up and down. A lot of accidents, so just be very careful.
Saw a fox on the golf course yesterday.
Lots of foxes out there, too, in Landview.
Biggest fox I've ever seen in my life. Huge.
Big fat one?
Had
a lot of bunnies.
Had a whole family.
Not a lot of bunnies in the area.
No, I know. Yeah,
we have not seen many bunnies, but we have some. We have a big fox family near us too, and not a lot of bunnies anymore.
No, that's their amazing prey, unfortunately, for the rabbits out there.
Oh boy.
All right. Let me ask one more question for you guys because we're up against it, so we have to announce our winner for the pair of tickets for Game 4.
Sean is drawing it right now in the back.
All right. 2 players have surpassed 50 minutes in a playoff game. Can you name both of them?
AI's got to be one.
He is one of them.
50 minutes. Trying to think of overtime
50
games.
minutes.
Joe?
No, Maxey.
Maxey.
Yeah.
Maxey. In the Knicks game.
I love Joel.
In the Knicks
I
game,
wasn't
right?
sure if earlier in his career there was an overtime.
I love Joel Embiid. Do you think Joel Embiid's ever...
No.
I was trying to think about deep overtime games like that Toronto series or something.
Yeah, you think Joel Embiid's ever playing 50 minutes in a basketball game?
No, Max is the obvious answer.
Come on, man.
Let's take a shot.
God.
Leave me alone.
I love JoJo. You think he's playing 50 minutes?
Go look at your aliens.
Dude, I'm all aliened up right now.
Take a half off.
All right, let's talk Sixers-Knicks from a Vegas perspective. Sixers are 1.5-point favorites. I like it. I'm going to put it in as an SGP.
No, I'm absolutely doing it.
You might as well do
No, I'm taking the money line. I'm not taking the 1.5.
Oh,
why take the 1.5?
So if they win by okay.
You think they're winning the game, right?
Yes.
So why would you take the money line? Why would you take the points?
Makes it a little juicier.
Yeah, no, it's just take it.
So you're going money line.
Now, you could do either one. No, you know what? Let's lay the points. Let's go for it. It's not going to be a 1-point game. Sixers are going to have some fun. Let's do it. We'll lay the points.
All right, I like that. Player points. They have Joel Embiid listed at 26.5. I don't know if I want to bet it because I don't know.
Not touching it.
I don't know what happens as the game goes on.
Feed me the Maxey numbers.
So Maxey's points are 25.5.
Easy over.
You're going easy
over. I am definitely doing that. I'm doing it right now.
You know his number is oddly low, and I wonder if they're thinking that if Embiid's back, he doesn't do as much.
Who?
Edgecomb's just 12.5. He's been all over the place. Like there's some low, and then he in the last 4 games he would have covered that only twice. I don't know. I know 3 times. 3 out of the last 4 games he would have covered.
I don't think you win if he doesn't give you like 15.
That's what I'm saying.
So if you're taking Sixers money line or giving the points,
here's my thing. You could make the case that like 3 guys out of the starting 5 hit their over. Because who's the scoring on the bench? There is none. Like. They have no scoring off the bench because they traded Jared McCain.
No, absolutely. I'll go over on that one too.
So if we're going over Maxey and we're going over Edgecombe, your other 3 starters, Embiid, I'm too scared to do that.
Give me what's the number on a guy that I have not given his due this series? because I
Rob Thompson?
No. Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre is only 11.5.
Yeah, he's
He's the dicey
It's
one.
right, because it's just as the Knicks have had a problem with Kelly Oubre.
11.5, he would have covered 3 out of his last 4, just like Edgecombe.
It's not the worst place to look.
It's really...
Yeah, but I mean, are we going 3 overs?
Do you think it's more Paul George or Kelly Oubre that has an offensive night tonight?
Paul George, 8 plus 3s. You can get it for plus 4,000.
All right, I'm probably not going to do that.
No.
10 will win you
I'm
$400.
shocked. Wow. How about just 3 for Paul George?
3s for Paul George. His number is 2.5 again. It was 2.5 the other night at plus money, which I don't know why. Now it's minus 148, but I would take the over. I mean, that's what he's doing. That's all he's
I'd
doing.
do that.
right
That'd
now,
be fine with that.
Is
Yeah.
shooting 3s. Do we double down on the maxi 3s?
What's his
How
line?
many?
2.5 again.
Yeah, take it.
It
Yes,
was 2.5 the last game, and he hit 1.
Yes.
That was the one. I would have won. I would have won a nice little payday, Tiger.
yes.
Yeah, run it back.
All
He
right.
owes you. That's
So-
the big story of this series.
How about this?
Yeah,
Can I have the first quarter line?
Ooh,
I could,
spicy.
I could do that for you.
Let me see the first quarter line. You are so quick a navigator, by the way.
Yeah,
You really navigate these things where you.
The Sixers are
because I'm a
minus
user of the
1.5.
FanDuel Sports.
Okay, I love the first quarter line.
You like the first quarter line?
Yeah, I
as
would
well.
love them out of the box fast. Yeah.
All right, so if I throw that in there,
Does that make it any spicier? If not, then leave
so
it.
here's a 10 spot for Sixers 1.5 in the first quarter and 1.5 on the game.
Yes.
Maxi's over, Edgecombe over, Oubre over in their points.
Right.
George Maxi over in 3s. $10 bet gets you $474.
That's fantastic.
All right.
Or
There's
you
our
could
bet.
just take 8 plus 3s from Paul George, whichever way you'd
No.
like to.
No.
Just do
Come
that
on,
too.
Connor.
Congratulations, John from Clementon, the winner of the Sixers tickets game 4 at the Xfinity Mobile Arena when they tie the series at 2 games apiece. All right, everybody have a great rest of your day. Hey, moms, happy Mother's Day out there. We love you all.
We
love you, moms.
Miss you, Mom.
Moms are the reason why this world
My
spins.
wife, a great mom. So is your
Damn
wife
right.
a great mom?
And I'm
Connor, your mama?
sure alien moms are great too. We'll find that out when more documents come out.
We'll be checking.
Everybody have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Go Sixers. Hopefully the Flyers extend the series. Middays with Marks next. Talk to you Monday.